Hello everyone, my name is Jordan and welcome to Crocodile MTG. If you're new here, Crocodile MTG is a YouTube channel focused on competitive gameplay of the game Magic the Gathering, but also how to learn and grow as a Magic player. So if you're new here, welcome, consider subscribing, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. I do want to give a big shout out and thank you to manatraders.com. Manatraders is an awesome sponsor of Crocodile MTG. ManaTraders is a card rental service for MTGO. They also do major tabletop events. So if you're playing tabletop, don't have all your cards, need a rental service, check them out. If you sign up for ManaTraders and use promo code Crocodile, you can save 15% off your first 3 months. Their service is a subscription service, so you just pay a monthly fee. And you're basically able to rent whatever subscription tier you are, you're able to rent a deck that costs XYZ number of dollars. So being able to save 15% off is a huge deal, and being 3 months is an even bigger deal. So thank you, ManaTraders, for giving us that promo code and sponsoring our channel. That being said, let's get into match number 2. All right, this hand is really close to keepable, I think, but I think I'd want one more spell or something. So we're on the draw, so I think I'm okay with mulliganing this. Alright, this one's a little less exciting. I think we're going to keep it. I think I'm going to put a Heliod Fountain on the bottom. Our opponent also was on a mulligan down to 6. Alright, this looks like Mono White Devotion, most likely. Supreme Phantom's pretty good here. I think I'm going to start by playing the Spirit here. Just to enable a little bit more damage in the long run. We'll see here what they play. There's a Heliod. Alright, now we're just in a counter mode. Go ahead and attack in for 2. And hopefully they don't just have an early counter. Gideon, you're getting countered. Yeah, we cannot let Gideon resolve here. Gideon enables for next turn them just the Walking Ballista for the win. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and play Heliod Fountain here tapped. And next turn we can play these, if we Spell Quell or something this turn, next turn we can just play Lord, and possibly, I don't think it's a win. Let's see, 2, 4. Nah, we'd be at 12, so that's pretty good. Alright, goodbye Gideon. Alright, so we're in pretty good shape here. Alright, let's go ahead and play this Glacial Fortress. Let's see, blue, white, blue, play Empyrean Eagle, blue, white, play Phantom, attack in for 12. So unless our opponent has the combo this turn, which they're going to have to play like a... They'd have to play like the Owl from Theros and then have enough mana after to Nykthos. So that was a pretty quick and easy win. This matchup's a little tough for us. I like bringing in the Disdainful Strokes, I think. The Avacyn's pretty nice, but they have things like Baffling End we have to consider. So I do like Detention Sphere, or Deputy of Detention, and Deccanstone. What cards don't I like? Similar to the last match, Selfless Spirit's one of those cards. It's good, but it's just a lot of their stuff's going to be exile effects. So while it is pretty decent, I think we might want to cut it here. I'm a little more okay in this matchup with cutting Spectral Sailor. The question is, do we want to settle the Wreckage or anything? They do have Nykthos, but I don't know if it's worth bringing in Dampening Sphere here. For just Nykthos. It does stop them from ramping quite a bit, but as long as we're taking care of a lot of their threats, I think we're in pretty decent shape here. I do like Nemblegast Herald being able to tap down key attackers or blockers. The big thing we have to just worry about and be careful of is the Walking Ballista combo. So I think I'm okay with bringing in Avacyn here. The Deputy is pretty decent. Deckenstone and Disdainful Stroke. Again, the only reason I'm taking out Selfless Spirit is because a lot of their removal is going to be exile effects, not necessarily like banging creatures into each other. That being said, they do have they could just play a Walking Ballista and take out things, so maybe Selfless Spirit's worth it here, keeping a couple in. Maybe I can probably trim on a Herald in this matchup. And maybe since I'm bringing in the Avacyn, I cut Collected Company. A lot of people don't like cutting Collected Company. I'm not a big fan either, but I like doing it when I bring in Avacyn here. And I think this is okay. Let's go ahead and keep this and see how we do. Hope everyone is having a good morning. Welcome if you're joining me on Twitch. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Jordan. I run a YouTube channel called Crocodile MTG, and we like to stream on Twitch. This week we're streaming every day, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you want, please come back and check us out. This hand is interesting. I think it's worth keeping it. So what did we bring in here? Yeah, I don't think any of our sideboard cards like are extremely necessary. Like, we don't need them in our opening hand. They're just kind of to help us out. We do have Avacyn here. Maybe we do just keep this here. We have our lands. We have some spells. Like, it's not a terrible hand. It's just a matter of how much removal does our opponent have. Next turn, depending on what we draw, I might just play Temple Garden untapped. The reason for that... Okay, that's fine. The reason for that is because the following turn I want to play this Plains untapped and then make them question whether or not we have Spell Queller, or if we just happen to draw an untapped land. Alright, Phantom's fine. We at least get a blocker here. They probably, if they have Heliod here, they just jam it. Yep. Get it down while they can. One thing I'd like to find off the top would be a Rattle Chains. Alright, I think I just leave this back as a blocker for the moment. So at the moment, they don't have enough devotion to make Heliod a creature. They also don't have enough devotion to, if they drew... Alright. There's that dang Gideon again. Alright, now they're definitely not attacking. Next turn, though, I'm just going to have to start racing them. I'm going to have to play an Empyrean Eagle and just attack. Now, we'll be attacking for 6, which isn't bad. They have 2 cards in hand, so that's something we're going to have to be wary of. So we have 2 white sources already. I'm fine with playing the Hollowed Fountain here. So again, we're just racing at this point. Who can get in faster? So they'll be attacking for 7. And they could just, if they wanted, jam Walking Ballista here. And then the following turn have the ability to activate and go off. Okay, they actually get the Stasis Snare, play a Gideon. They can alt the Gideon if they want. And if they have Walking Ballista, we're in pretty rough shape. Yeah, that was something I was worried about. Devotion's now up to 7. So this one might be slipping away a little bit. What they might be questioning here is whether or not they have... Okay, and they're able to draw off the clues. Alright, they attack in here for 5. Again, I think we're just racing, which kind of sucks. Alright, there's Herald. Herald can possibly be good here if they don't have the combo. If they do have the combo, I think we just lose, though. Ooh, we can actually just kill Gideon here. Let's see. Kill Gideon. Flash in Avacyn. Block. Next turn, play Empyrean Eagle. Attack for 6 plus 7. We're 1 short from lethal. Next turn, they have to have a land plus... Since they can't ultimate Gideon, they have to have a land and able to combo us. So I can threaten a 2-turn clock, or I can attack Gideon and push for them not having the combo pieces they have. We got game 1 pretty quick, so we have time to think about this. But I think maybe it's just attacking Gideon. I think it just has to be. Because otherwise they could just... what they could do is minus Gideon, play Walking Ballista for 2. Or Walking Ballista essentially for 2 mana total. So they put 1 counter on it. And since Walking Ballista is then a 2/2 because of the Gideon ult, they can just go off. So if they have land here in the combo, I mean, we lose anyhow. But we'll have to see. And if our opponent attacks with everything here, I'm going to flash in this Avacyn and block the... Alright, there's a Gideon. Can't do anything about that. Alright, Daxos. Alright, that's fine. Now our opponent's deciding what they want to do with this Gideon. Alright, they're just going to create a creature this turn. They get to gain a life. We're going to get the block and kill something, so... Alright, this is a little awkward with Daxos now, because... If we kill something, they just put a counter on something else. So I think I just have to block the Heliod here. And we're down to 5. Kill Gideon. Our opponent could just still have the win. I think we kill Gideon here. I think I'm still playing Empyrean Eagle. So what I'm going to do here is play Empyrean Eagle. Kill Gideon with this Empyrean Eagle. Hit our opponent for 6. Threaten lethal the following turn. Hold up Nemblegast Herald. That way, if we go to combat, I can just tap down Heliod and block something else. I think this is the correct play here. Alright, so move the combat. What we have to just worry about here is the other thing, our opponent probably doesn't want to attack, because if they do attack, what we can do is just trade one of our they probably don't want to attack with Heliod, that is. Alright, so here's the draw. We're threatening lethal. Alright, they have tons of mana now. Alright, Herald tapped down Heliod. And they literally had to draw Walking Ballista, I think, for the win. I think that's their only out here. If they don't have Walking Ballista, I think we just win it. Alright, this is going to be a pretty easy block here. Wait, what do they have? Are they just going to give everything lifelink? I mean, I think that's fine if they do, but I'm not sure about that play here. Oh, they used Ardenvale. Okay. Well, if they're using mana on Ardenvale, I think they still lose. They can put a counter here on the Knight. Yeah, and trade with the Heralds, but if they don't have... Alright, lifelink. Lifelink, sure. But everything's going to die here. I mean, they're going to load up something, but all our flyers are going to get in. And now that something died, we just flip Avacyn and get in. This is going to be an 8-7. Sure. Do your thing, opponent. We survive at 3, but I think... Because this has fire breathing now, right? No. Why did I think Avacyn has fire breathing? Oh, and Deccan Stone. Alright, so enter tapped. So let's see. 8, 12, 16. Yep, we have enough. Alright, good game, opponent. That was a pretty epic win there. Thank you all so much for watching. Great games. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also, check out the description below for more Magic the Gathering content. This was Jordan with Crocodile MTG, and we will see you next time.